Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aida binti Abdul Razak, and today me and my group mates Nur Aisyah Muhammad, Nur Sabirah Nasuha, and Hanum Izati will be presenting a model proposed by Joseph Campbell, which is the hero's journey. Number 1, we have the call. So the call can be explained as a direct threat for the hero. Anything that endanger his or her safety, his or her family is what we call as the call. So in order to do the call, the hero needs to receive something that is very shocking news in order to face a new challenge of his or her life. And then this call will disrupt the comfort of hero's ordinary life. So for example, the hero's life live in an ordinary life. So when the call has come, the hero need to face a new challenge in his or her life, and then in order to do something, in order to save something, in order to save himself, herself, or in order to change something about what happened. And then the call can be a challenge or quest that should be undertaken. For example, it can come in form of message or announcement, maybe a sudden storm and an abduction. So for example, in regards of Beauty and the Beast in the movie, it can be called that Philip is the announcement for Belle. So when Philip came back from the forest without Belle's father, Maurice, Belle started to think that something might happen to her father. So Philip is the announcement here. And then the disappearance of Clue's family, which is the father, is the reason for Belle's new adventure. So Belle's ready to take any risk to save his father in the forest. And this call to action involves Belle saving his father from abduction in the Beast Palace. And in Beauty and the Beast in the novel, there is not such a dramatic call in this part. And this is very slightly different from the movie itself. So this time in the novel, Maurice actually came home and tell Belle that the story about the misfortune rose that he had taken from the Beast Palace. And then this call is in a term of a message. This is a message from the Beast for Maurice's children. And then the call to action involves Belle volunteered to go to the Beast Palace because she thinks that everything that happened because of her. So she's ready to take any adventures or new challenges in order to save his father. So this action shows Belle feeling sorry for her father and that she's trying to save his father from the beast and make herself a victim. So that's all for the call.
Next, the hero's journey is the threshold. What is the threshold? The threshold signifies that hero has finally committed to their journey in the movie or the novel. When the hero finally starts to change from ordinary world to special world, when he or she start to embark the journey to a special world, that signifies that the hero finally ready to start the journey and the challenges. But the crossing may require more than accepting one's fears or doubts. In the movie Beauty and the Beast, Belle's journey at the castle started when the Beast's enchanted servants helped her to start her life in the castle. Firstly, when she thought that she will be imprisoned forever, she thought that her life will end because she thought that she will never see her father again, but she promised herself and her father that she will try her best to get out from the castle. But as soon as the beast left the prison, the enchanted servants helped Bells to escape from the prison and start her life in the castle as a normal person. But she began with fear in her eyes when she first met the cursed servants, because the candle, the cursed clock, the cursed teapot is actually quite scary for her. But when she finally sits herself with the cursed enchanted servants, she's ready to embark into a journey in the castle because she loves them a lot. Meanwhile, in the novel Beauty and the Beast, Beauty started her journey only after a few times she dreams of a prince, without the help of the enchanted servants. Only the dreams helped Belle to start in the castle. Although she actually not ready to live in the castle with the beast because she's alone and she needs help. But only after she started to dream with the prince that keep telling her, do not judge people with appearance. That's how Beauty actually ready to commit to the journey in the castle and start to actually accept the fact that she needs to live in the castle with the beast.
Hero is faced with a series of challenging obstacles that put him or her to the test in a number of ways. So obstacles are thrown in his path, whether they are physical or psychological. So the hero must conquer each of the challenges he faces on his way to his ultimate goal. So the challenges will become increasingly difficult because the hero will be tested to the utmost. So this will force them to change and grow. Next, it will also highlight initiates, weaknesses, flaws, and fear. So the flaws and fear, are the obstacles for the hero to overcome. So this will lead into transformation. First, Belle was put into a palatial bedroom by talking household objects. So first of all, Belle has never experienced or seen any luxurious items before. So the spacious bedroom seems so foreign to her, and the only thing that she could talk to at the moment was only the talking household objects. So she has to adapt to too many things at one time. Not only that, she also has to deal with the beast's volatile behavior. At first, the beast seems to be fierce, but as time goes on, the beast appear to be more gentle. Lastly, Belle's greatest challenge would be deciding whether to stay with Beast or to save her father. She acknowledged that Beast will die if she leaves its companion, but with Beast's reassurance, Belle gets to save both of her father and the Beast. So the challenge that Beauty has to face in the novel Beauty and the Beast was when she was made to live in the palace for life. Beast granted her wish to go to visit home for 2 months. When 2 months has passed, Beauty is reluctant to go back to the palace. So she kept on putting off her intention to go back until she had a dream of Beast dying from her forgetting her promise. So we can see that in the novel too, the challenge is psychological, it's not physical. Beauty has to make the decision whether to leave Beast to die or to leave her family for life. So this shows that both movie and novel, the challenges were psychological, it's not physical. Thank you.
The next journey that I will be talking about is the Abyss. Before I go further, Let us understand first what does the abyss mean in the hero's journey. So, the abyss in the hero's journey refers to the greatest challenge of the journey that the main hero has to face. In this stage, the hero must overcome his or her own greatest fears, and most of the time they have to face them alone. Now that we have understood what is the meaning of the abyss, I will explain more about it in the context of Beauty and the Beast story. So in the Beauty and the Beast story, the abyss that the hero, whose name is Beauty or Belle, has to face is quite different in both book and movie due to some distinctions in the plots. For example, in Beauty and the Beast book that was written by Madame de Villeneuve that was published in 1740, the abyss happened when Beauty had to be the Beast's prisoner to take her father's place. Although she did it willingly for the sake of her father's safety and also because she felt like she was responsible for the misfortune, of course, it will be normal for her to feel afraid of many things. For instance, she would be afraid of the bees, she would be afraid of the unknowns, and also afraid of her own fate that lies ahead of her, because once she made the decision, who knows what will happen to her? She might be alive or she might be dead. She wouldn't know, but then she still decided to save her father by being Beast's prisoner. And we can see that the decision that she made is a matter of life and death. Nevertheless, she still overcome it with the help of her bravery and also her compassion. Meanwhile, as for the movie version, the hero of Beauty and the Beast story, which is Beauty, or her name is Belle in the movie, she had to go into the abyss when she wanted to rescue the beast from being killed by the townspeople and Gaston, which is the antagonist of the movie especially. In the particular scene of the movie, she was locked in an asylum carriage with her father while Gaston and the townspeople leave to kill the beast. During that moment, she looked at her father and told him that she must help the beast and save him no matter what. Her father then looked at her and said, "It will be dangerous." Afterwards, she looked again at her father and said, "Yes, it is dangerous. It will be very dangerous." Once her father felt convinced with what Belle was about to do, she then embarked on her journey to save the beast. Now, based on what she said, we can see that she acknowledged the challenges that she had to go through in order to save the one she loved, which is Beast. Now, why does this event is considered as the most challenging journey for Belle throughout the movie? It is because it was not an easy decision for her to make, as she might get killed or harmed in any ways, especially the fact that she would not fulfill Gaston's desire to marry her, and especially later in the movie, Gaston realized that she has feelings for Beast. So regardless, she took the risk. She still chose to put her life on the line without second thoughts. So based on what I have told just now, those are the abyss that happen in the book version of Beauty and the Beast and also the movie version of Beauty and the Beast. That is all from me. Thank you.